I find myself in complete agreement with Councilman Harper. This is a matter of trust, the issue of trust between the City Council and the people we represent. We've established a budget, and I think we have to stick to it. I also think that to try to change it this way may not be legal at all, and if somehow it should go through, I think they're easy to be overturned. But there's another issue here in terms of talking about increasing the budget, increasing the levy, and that is, and I've been out talking with many citizens about this, neighborhood meetings, etc. People are dead set against council raising our property taxes. I hear that everywhere I go. There's no question about that. And I'm not the least bit inclined to increase the property taxes for the citizens of Fort Wayne. And but along with that, when I'm talking to people, I'm also hearing that don't raise taxes, but also cut the budget. Let's cut spending. I think that's probably the most important discussion we're going to be having in the next months or years. How are we going to begin to control our budget? And it's going to take ideas. This is not easy. I mean, I want to throw out just a couple examples of the kind of things we could look at. We could look at, now we have 3 leaf pickup collections. Maybe we could eliminate the first one in September. There are hardly any leaves on the ground at that point. Let's cut that 1 leaf pickup. I think that could save some money. The take-home car program. I like the program, I want to stay in place, but you know, it costs a lot to keep those cars running with gasoline. Maybe, just maybe we should begin to talk to our employees, figure out a way that they can, say, contribute $5 a week if they have a take-home car. That would maybe be about, I don't know, $250 a year out of their pocket to keep these cars on the street, which is, I think, is a great perk and a needed thing. But they can help out a little bit. And one of the other things that I think would be very interesting to do, and I don't think the city's tried this yet, but it goes on in the private industry a lot, and that is, should we issue a challenge, sort of have a competition, if you will, to find ways to eliminate costs in government. Sort of an incentive program, where if, be it citizens or government employees, we can find ways to cut the budget, save money. Let's give them some rewards that aren't tax-related dollars, because we want to keep all the dollars we can. But maybe we could begin working with the private sector to get donations for awards and prizes, that sort of thing. So if somebody comes along, say, with an idea and saves us a boatload of money, maybe that person could get a $500 gift certificate from, say, Glenbrook or Jefferson Point. Or maybe a company would donate a free set of tires or a new refrigerator, or season tickets to a Comets game, something like that. We can begin working with the private sector to come up with some incentives to challenge people, both city employees and citizens, to start thinking about ways that we can save money. Who knows what kind of good ideas are out there? If we incentivize that, maybe some ideas will be coming forward. You know, I even thought the other day, I was standing down in the lobby of the city county building, what if you had a suggestion box down there where people could drop in their ideas about anything about government, but particularly about saving money? Because I think there are a lot of people out there with ideas. So we could, you know, have some sort of an incentive program and work that together with the private sector where they donate, and then figure out some way to rate it, and who gets the prizes and all that sort of thing. But I think, I'm a believer that if you give people an incentive, they'll come forward with some good ideas. So, in addition to what Mitch has said about a lot of the technical aspects of this, people don't want their taxes raised, and I think they're looking to us to find ways to help cut the cost of government. And I'd like to bring them in to help us.